Abusiafo aha Ghanatube so modofo snowy me mama kwa ba e de ba channel we so matena se die na me de nsem ahodo a ekoso ewo omani mu ebo na so me nom enkwan no enja fofo no nti dimechi na enkoti nsem bia ekoso.
The bodies arrived in casket draped in the Ghana flag at the Air Force base where a short ceremony was held to pray for the souls of the departed. The bodies have been taken over by the government and is expected to be taken for forensic tests to identify the bodies since some of them were burnt beyond recognition. Further announcement will be made regarding the necessary plans in the coming days. Well, let's still stay with the presidency because President John Dramani Mahama has suspended all his scheduled activities and programs for the rest of the week and declared 3 days of national mourning starting today, Thursday, August 7, 2025. In a statement signed by Government Communications Minister Felix Kwatiofusu, it said the government, through the Chief of Staff, has directed that all flags must fly at half-mast until further notice. The statement further noted that there will be 3 days of national mourning, and we'll stay longer on this and surely update you in subsequent bulletins. So that's the press statement by the presidency. Well, as the nation mourns the tragic death of 8 people on board the Ghana Air Force helicopter, we take a look at their contributions to the nation and the legacies they left behind.
Amongst the 8 confirmed dead are Dr. Edward Kofi Omane-Boamah, Minister for Defense, a trained medical doctor and health policy expert. Dr. Boamah previously served as Minister for Communications and as presidential spokesperson between 2013 to 2017. He served as the NDC's Director of Election and IT in the lead-up to the 2024 elections that brought President Mahama to power. In his most recent role, he was overseeing a major modernization drive within the Ghana Armed Forces, including a $1 billion investment in military logistics infrastructure and welfare. He was 50 years old. Also included was Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. He was the Member of Parliament for Tamale Central. Dr. Murtala was a passionate advocate for sustainable development and environmental protection. Prior to his ministerial role, he served as Deputy Minister for Information and for Trade and Industry. Alhaji Muniru Muhammad, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator and former Minister for Agriculture, was also among the fatalities. A key figure within the National Democratic Congress, Alhaji Muniru played an important role in security coordination and intelligence efforts. He was widely regarded as a calm and steady hand in matters of national security. Also perishing in the crash was Samuel Abuaje, a former parliamentary candidate for the National Democratic Congress. He was Acting Deputy Director General of the National Disaster Management Organization (NADMO). The crash also claimed the life of Dr. Samuel Sapong, Vice Chairman of the NDC and a former regional minister. A seasoned public administrator, Dr. Sapong contributed significantly to regional development and party organization across various regions. 3 members of the Ghana Armed Forces were operating the flights: Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala, Flying Officer Manin Chum Ampedu, and Sergeant Ernest Adu Mensah. All 3 were experienced professionals in military aviation and had served with distinction.
And President John Dramani Mahama has suspended all his scheduled activities and programs for the rest of the week and declared 3 days of national mourning starting today, Thursday, August 7, 2025. In a statement signed by the Government Communications Minister, Phyllis Kwachiofoso, it said the government, through the Chief of Staff, has directed that all flags must fly at half-mast until further notice. The statement further noted that there will be 3 days of national mourning, and we will be staying longer on this and update you in our subsequent bulletins. But if you're an old student of Pope John Senior High School in Minor Seminary and you've not left the house for work yet, just so you know, we are all going to wear black today in solidarity with the demise of our brother, Dasebre Dr. Edward Omani Boama. It's very hard, the fact that in a recently held 67th Speech and Prize Giving Day, he was a guest of honor and even tarred the entire road network of the institution. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Away from that, following a meeting with the Ministry of Transport, road transport operators have agreed to temporarily suspend a proposed 20% increase in public transport fares that was to take effect on Friday, August 8. And the decision was made due to a lack of broader consultations on the matter. This move comes after the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council and other unions had announced the fare hike, citing increased operational costs from a new fuel levy and high prices for spare parts. However, the Ghana Private Road Transport Union had publicly distanced itself from the announcement, stating it was not consulted. As a result of the suspension, operators have been instructed to continue implementing the 15% reduction in public transport fares that went into effect on May 24, 2025. The ministry and transport bodies are now appealing to all operators and the public to cooperate in enforcing this existing fare structure. Well, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the morning news, the first bulletin of the day right here on TV3 in More News this morning. President John Dramani Mahama has announced a $50 million boost to the seed capital of Ghana's National Vaccine Institute. The funding is aimed at strengthening the country's vaccine manufacturing infrastructure and reducing reliance on imports.
Speaking at the Ghana Vaccine Manufacturing Investment Forum, President Mahama emphasized that his commitment to the health sector stems from a broader vision to position Ghana as a vaccine production hub for Africa. The president also revealed plans to amend legislation governing made-in-Ghana products to support local manufacturing.
To accelerate this agenda, the government of Ghana is committing an additional $50 million to the seed capital of the National Vaccine Institute. And so this will raise the total to $75 million. Will be directed towards building and equipping vaccine manufacturing infrastructure. It will train Ghanaian scientists and technicians through the Ghana Biomanufacturing Training Consortium. But let me point out that this is not charity, it is strategy. We will commit public sector procurement to buy made-in-Ghana vaccines. And we're going to amend the procurement law to ensure that local manufacturers will be the first.
Minister of Health, Kwabena Minta Akando, disclosed that the ministry has made payments toward vaccine immunization efforts nationwide.
The cost of inaction is greater. We continue to spend billions importing what we would produce. Job losses, skills unused, sovereignty postponed. We are not pleading for aid. This is a business case.
You able to hear from now, say mudi mwechi ekotie ensem no ebaye. Comment box no etwen for comment ebra na menjibre enkinkan ema. Answer na message mo so make am say aha eye Ghanatube. So subscribe, hit on the notification bell for more updates. See you. Makram.